Citizens of the Reject Nation, myself and Aaron are back in action after you all loved Airplane. The internet said, hey, more comedy. And we said, hey, what's another classic comedy we have yet to see? And somehow time has moved so fast that South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is a modern classic, making me feel old. Never seen this film, wasn't a big South Park guy growing up. I was a Simpsons dude. What about you, Aaron?
I've seen episodes here and there of South Park, but didn't really grow up with myself. But yeah, I like the title because that's a funny snip snip reference. But hey, I'm excited to see what this movie's about. It has evaded me in all knowledge, so.
I think I've seen one episode ever, and they turn into anime characters.
Really? Of all episodes to watch?
I don't know if that happens often. I don't know if it never happens, but it happened in the episode, or I had a fever dream. This is Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
That's right.
Which makes it very hard to edit. So to do the cutting, I want to thank the fine folks at Prepper. They did all the cutting that the Uncut video didn't do, so this could live on YouTube. So much love to Prepper. If, however, you want to watch this Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, you head on over to Patreon, wherein you can see the entirety of me and Aaron watching this as if you were with us on the couch. Imagine we're on a couch. That helps the metaphor. If there was a couch we were on, you would be on the couch with us. You understand? Head on over to Patreon. You can also watch exclusive watch-alongs where Greg and John watch things just for those patrons. Without further ado, let's get bigger. Let's get longer. Let's get Uncut. Oh, that's cheeky. I like that.
I see what you did there. How wholesome.
What a lovely way to animate just cheery, happy times.
There's a bunch of birds in the sky, and some deers just went running by.
Will it be a musical?
Oh, the snow's pure and white on the earth, rich and brown.
Thought he was going to eat it. Got concerned.
Likewise.
Another Sunday morning in my quiet mountain town.
What? There's a baby on that woman's face.
This is a day when it's hard to wear a frown.
Not without. All right. I don't know what that's a reference to.
It's a perfect Sunday morning in my quiet little mountain town.
Well, good morning, Stan.
Mom, can I have $8 to see a movie?
A movie?
What a bargain.
It's gonna be the best movie ever. It's a foreign film from Canada.
Damn, 1999.
Is that when this out?
Yeah, that's when it came out.
25 years ago?
Ugh, it's still going.
What an angel with a heart so sweet and sure, and a mind so open and pure. Thank God we live in this quiet redneck mountain town.
My buddy was talking about musicals recently and brought this up, and I didn't connect that this was a musical.
I also did not know this is a musical.
You can't. You have to go to church. Well, fine. You go ahead and miss church, and then when you die and go to hell, you can answer to Satan.
I assume he has to die in this movie because that's the one thing I know about Kenny.
That's all he does. This is what
die.
that's what he's good for.
That's right.
My kind of musical.
I like lyrics I can't understand.
Ready, Ike? Kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby.
Ike, you broke another window. That's a bad baby.
We're going to the Terrence and Phillip movie. We're going ice skating.
Well, take your little brother out with you.
Ma, he's not even my real brother. He's adopted.
Do as I say, Kyle.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, the only other thing I know is that when they have the mouth like that, it means they're Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Canadians have different mouth structure.
On the hinge system.
Ma'am, somebody
Like, there's a real picture of a woman.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah. Just a woman. Whoa. Okay, so that is a style they choose.
Weekend, yes! Off to the movies we shall go, where we learn everything that we know. 'Cause
Hey.
the movies teach us,
Asses of
Rat
fire.
kicker.
and this movie's gonna make our lives complete. 'Cause Terrence and Phillip are sweet.
I assume Terrence and Phillip are the stand-in for the South Park guys, like the meta-ness of them going to a movie, us watching South Park in theaters.
Oh,
Terrence and Phillip's probably the narrative they follow as like their show that's now in theaters.
Terrence and Phillip Ashes of Fire has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. You have to be accompanied by a parent or guardian.
Ah, screw it. It probably isn't all that good anyway. Cartman, what are you talking about? You love Terrence and Phillip. Yeah, but the animation's all crappy.
Oh yeah, definitely is that.
Uh-huh.
I've got an idea.
Shuffle away.
I want 6 tickets to Asses of Fire.
This movie might not be appropriate for your little one.
Look, Mr. Homeless Guy, if you don't want to buy us tickets and not get your $10 and not go buy yourself a bottle of vodka, then be my guest.
6 tickets, please.
What did the Spanish priest say to the Uranian gynecologist?
I don't know, Philip. What? Where do they come up with this stuff? You're such a pig, Philip.
Why would you call me a pig?
Well, let's see. First of all, you pigs. Well, my ass and call me.
Oh, you face master.
Wow.
Truly enthralling.
Your uncle.
Your uncle.
Shut your f***ing face, Uncle.
I'm guessing this is the first time they could swear because it was on Comedy Central, right?
I think it was on Comedy Central, but I'm taking advantage of, like, this is our first time taking advantage of this in a theater setting because this came out in theaters.
So I don't think you could swear in Comedy Central in 99. So I think this is the first time we'd hear the character swear. Ever.
Huh.
I think. I don't know.
I think they censor, yeah.
Like, it would be beeped out. Like, they can actually say it all here. So I
Exactly.
think this is the first time we've seen that language. That's why they're, like, enchanted.
Okay, I like that.
Like, adding to the meta-ness.
Right, that makes sense. 1999.
That's UNCLE.
Cinema.
3 hours later, truly.
Dude, that movie was f***ing sweet.
Dude, I want to be just like Terrence and Phillip.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's your guardian?
Huh?
I knew it. You paid a homeless guy to get you in.
Mecca Streisand takes New York.
Shut your f***ing face, Uncle. Your ass making
For all the
vaguely
kids were
remember
singing
kids
that.
sing that as a kid. I vaguely remember, like, early 2000s that being a thing.
I was 5.
That's the difference. Sometimes that 7 years sneaks up on us.
We've got to see this movie, dude. Terrence and Phillip are Canadian, just like my brother.
There's the girl that I like.
Oh, this really is a musical.
I think it is. They're on to their 5th song.
She gives me butterflies.
Interesting.
Makes my stomach queasy.
I would never have guessed.
Not in a million years.
And it's now funny because my buddy was talking about musicals and this came up and I didn't go, oh, he's including that.
Right.
Because I would never have guessed.
Oh, all right.
Come, Wendy, let us try to jump the hilly brush.
Who are you, kid?
My name is Gregory. I just transferred from Yardale, where I had a 4.0 grade point average. We've been skating all morning and laughing and talking of memories past.
As one does.
We saw the Terrence
Right,
and Phillip
right.
movie.
Uh-huh. Try and catch
Oh.
me, Wendy.
Yes.
Bye, Stan.
Isn't skating exquisite?
She likes refined boys, Stan. I'm sorry.
Yes, I saw the Terrence and Phillip movie. Who wants to touch me? I said, who wants to f***ing touch me?
I'm good.
Come on, Geg. We gotta see the Terrence and Phillip movie,
I'll
too.
pass on that.
I hate you, Kenny.
Leave Kenny alone. He's just existing.
You're a boner body.
And this, I think, did then happen in regular life. Kids
Yes.
singing said song.
Okay, children, let's start the day with a few new math problems. What is 5 times 2? Come on, children, don't be shy.
It's
Just
time to wake up at a gorilla. At Harambe?
I noticed. I think this is a pre-Harambe.
Oh, different time.
Different time.
Shut up, fat boy. Hey, don't call me fat, Jew.
Eric, did you just say the F word?
Jew? No, he's talking about... You can't say school, you fat ass.
Kyle,
Why the not?
how would you like to go see the school counselor?
How would you like to... My...
It feels like it's written by a 12-year-old who learned how to cuss for the first time.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Mr. Mackey, can I ask a question?
Okay, what?
What's the big deal, bitch? Yeah.
Want to know where you heard these horrific obscenities?
Okay.
Where?
That's his whole thing.
I think that's familiar too. Okay.
Yeah.
What did my son say, Mr. Mackey? Did he say the S word?
No, it was worse than that.
The F word?
Well, here's a short list.
Young man, you will tell Mr. Mackey this instant where you heard all these horrible phrases.
We can't tell you. We all took a sacred oath and swore ourselves to secrecy. It was the Terrence and Phillip movie. Dude, what? You guys, I want to get out of here.
Terrence and Phillip are two very untalented actors from Canada. Nothing but foul language and toilet humor.
I think you're right. Yeah, totally.
Right?
But
Because
the
it's all
creators.
plot. And I imagine those guys are from Canada now.
I want to say like Matt and Trey Parker, the creators' names.
Well, no, I don't think they're brothers. I think it's
No.
Trey Parker, Matt Stone.
Yeah, okay.
Because they wore the Jennifer Lopez dress, the MTV Movie Awards.
Yes, I remember this. Yep,
That's
yep.
what I know them for.
And they made a movie called Basketball.
Yes.
Hello there, children.
It's so funny because I know these characters from pop culture, but I don't like. I've seen this guy,
Right.
but I'm like, I don't know.
We got Buster arrested for swearing. Our moms say we can't ever see the Terrence and Phillip movie again.
Oh, that's too bad.
Vaguely.
How do you make a woman like you more than any other guy?
You just gotta find the.
You guys, do you know where I can find the...
The what? What, is that like finding Jesus or something?
Can be.
Terrence and Phillip shirts are no longer allowed in school. Anyone wearing a Terrence and Phillip shirt is to be sent home immediately.
Wow.
Hooray. Oh, the good little British boy.
R-rated Canadian film Asses of Fire is #1 at the box office, but is the film destroying American youth?
It's interesting because, like, now people just talk like it doesn't feel
Yeah, taboo.
like, and this must have then.
No, yeah, it's supposed to have been like a crazy movie to even have in theaters, but now it's like,
Spell forensics.
it's 25 years ago.
Yeah, why should I have to spell forensics?
Every so often I get someone mad at me on Twitter for like swearing, and I'm like, what? And like, this must have been that culture.
People get mad at you for swearing?
Yeah.
Wow. Get over it.
The controversy began in the small mountain town of South Park, where the local PTA is trying to ban the movie. With us tonight is the head of the PTA, Sheila Broflovski,
Outraged mother.
and the Canadian Minister of Movies.
Canadian. Nothing else.
Well, the film is R-rated, and it's not intended for children.
But of course children are gonna see it.
Can I finish? The fact is that we Canadians are quite surprised by your
You
outrage.
just don't care.
Can I finish?
Can I finish?
We can't believe that a movie with some foul language would piss you off so much.
Because it's evil.
Can I finish? Please, can I finish? Okay, I finished.
I'm
Mr.
finished.
Minister, it isn't like this film is the first troublesome thing to come out of Canada. Let us not forget Brian Adams.
You Canadians are all the same with your beady little eyes.
It's interesting for this movie to be like a preemptive commentary on itself.
I mean, it's saying like the violence is an issue, and I like that it's like acknowledging it at the jump, because America is weird about violence compared to like nudity or language.
Yeah.
Your mother's insisted that you be taken from your normal schoolwork and placed into rehab to learn not to swear.
I must say, I don't think I belong with these rogues.
These rogues.
Okay, you see, children, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have to get you off of foul language.
How are we gonna do that?
Well, listen here. There are times when you
Oh, we haven't
get
sung in a while.
Yeah.
about drugs and alcohol and with women.
Gotta make a whole album out of this.
You can do it. It's all up to you, okay?
Okay.
You don't have to spend your life addicted to homeless on the streets giving hand for... Step 1, instead of ass, say buns, like kiss my buns or you're a buns hole.
Unswearing kids.
Step 3, with bitch, drop the T, cause Bic is Latin for Don't say anymore, cause the worst word that you can say, so just use the word okay.
Okay.
Step 1.
Instead of ass, say buns.
I kiss my bun.
Or you're a buns hole.
Step 2.
This shit say poo.
As in bull poo.
And this poo is cold.
Easy okay. It's easy okay.
Woo.
Now you're cured.
You're cured.
You can take the rest of the afternoon off for personal reflection, okay? Find your own constructive way to better yourself.
Well,
That's how they spend their time reflecting. That's great.
want to see the Northern Lights?
You burned yourself to death by lighting your fart.
I sure did,
Oh,
fella.
jeez. A burnt egg.
It's
Just throw it on the
kids.
floor.
It's only kids.
Yeah, but you know what? That whole part about lighting farts is bullshit. You can't do that.
It's true.
The whole plot of the movie.
Goes inward.
I'll bet you $100 you can't light a fart on fire.
Oh, this is how Kenny dies.
Jesus.
Ah, shit! Ah, shit! Oh.
There's snow. Stop, drop, and roll, Kenny.
I like how the fire is not animated in the same style.
Yeah, it's just fire.
Yeah.
You killed Kenny! You! Well, I guess you can light a fart on fire, huh?
Load that IV with 70 cc's of sodium pentothal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit, dude. Now our mom's gonna find out we went to the Terrence and Phillip movie.
Kill Bond.
Try to untangle his trachean esophagus.
Is that George Clooney?
No, that doesn't go there.
Oh, yeah, because he was in ER, so it's an ER joke.
Watch his liver. I'll get it.
Just body parts all over the floor.
Doctor, his heart stopped.
Let's get it out of there. We need to zap this quick.
George Clooney.
Who's making a potato?
My bad, sir. I missed lunch.
Close him up.
Just put it in there with the potato.
Kenny? Kenny, can you hear me?
Oh, shit, dude.
How are you feeling?
Oh shit, dude.
Son, I have some bad news. We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato.
Chest burster.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny. You.
Damn it! It never gets any easier!
Oh, all right. Just leave.
I bet him $100. Come on, Cartman, it's not your fault. No, I know. I'm just stoked I don't have to pay him. Oh, that's real nice. He was your friend, you fat.
So, boys, you saw that movie again?
Don't care that Kenny's dead.
That's their main concern, you know?
You are grounded for the next 2 weeks. And you, Stan. Come on.
And you're grounded for 3 weeks, Eric.
Hey, why am I grounded more? That's f***ing bullshit.
Another great commentary on violence versus language. I see what you're doing. We focus on the wrong things. I get it.
Yep, silver linings.
What is this place?
What is going
Beyond
on?
the
He's
stars.
going to heaven.
Open up your eyes.
It's interesting how.
Oh.
So that's what animated duty looks like. Oh, that's so funny. Like Kenny.
Worries in the past. Could it be that you are free at last?
Oh, wow.
No. Only 1,600 people in heaven.
Oh, my God.
92 billion, 920 billion.
Oh, this is cool.
Is that Hatfield? Is this Metallica?
This is where the budget went.
All the different animated styles are cool for this.
Yeah, this is dope. Oh, God.
Gracie, you seen Gracie?
I don't know who that is. Wow.
Gandhi didn't make it.
Is that John Wayne Gacy there? Good sword.
Parents, our children are out of control.
Topic children out of
Kids
control.
out of control.
That's funny.
Times have changed. Our kids are getting worse. They won't obey their parents. They just want to fart and curse.
Should we blame the government or blame society?
Or should we blame the images on TV?
Blame Canada.
You have to.
Canada.
It's only right.
Blame Canada.
Yeah.
Blame Canada.
Woohoo.
Don't blame me for my son Stan. He saw the darn cartoon and now he's off to join the clan. And my boy Eric once had my picture on his shelf, but now when I see him, it tells me myself.
The picture changed.
It seems that everything's gone wrong since Canada came along. Blame Canada.
Mothers Against Canada.
Should we blame the matches? Should we blame the fire? Or the doctors who allowed it to expire?
Heck no. Blame Canada.
I feel like this song like won an award or something. Like I feel like this song had some impact culturally.
Really?
Like Blame Canada, I think became a thing.
Our next guest has the #1 movie in the world right now. Please welcome Terrence and Philip.
The only other thing I know about South Park is they tend to comment on current events, so it's interesting watching
To watch
a show.
current events of 25 years ago.
Yeah, but also humor evolves as well. So seeing how this has kind of been in during that time, and I'm curious to know how it's evolved since then. Or
That's
if
a good
it's
point.
Stayed consistent.
So, guys, does it make you nervous to be in America? There are a lot of organizations here that want you arrested for destroying children.
Oh, they'd have to find us first.
You're right. Now.
Mothers Against Canada is placing you under citizen's arrest.
Philip, we've been ambushed.
Here you go, Conan.
You are a bad man.
Don't listen to them, Conan.
You loved our movie, Conan.
Conan?
What have I done?
Oh no, Conan!
They arrested Terrence and Philip.
There's a pirate flag there.
Oh, that's great.
I hereby condemn the actions taken by America in apprehending Terrence and Philip. As you can see from this graph, the entire economy of Canada relies on Terrence and Philip.
Terrence and Philip will not be released. They are going to be put on trial for corrupting America's youth. We don't know what all the fuss is about.
The fuss is about taking our citizens. It's about not censoring our art.
A boot?
Release Terrence and Philip, or we'll give you something to cry about.
Yes.
A boot?
A boot.
It's interesting how this humor is a little trickier. Not just like they're swearing, but like Airplane was 20 years earlier, and
Yeah.
that was more timeless.
Because humor, I don't know. I feel like
It's so
it evolves.
subjective.
It is one is subjective, but two, it changes over time, and I feel like certain areas are definitely funnier than others, but also more clever than others. Because
But I still think American Pie is the funniest. Like, I love the American Pie movies still. And that was started in 99.
They're cool. I laughed during the American Pie.
But I
Not all
grew
of it
up on
works.
those, so I don't know if I hadn't. Like this, I didn't grow up on, so maybe.
Come to the gymnasium immediately for a special announcement.
What's going on, Chef?
Something big, children.
Chef, I can't find the. You have to help me.
You'll get there one day, bud.
This is a state of emergency. We go now to the White House for an announcement from the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans.
Bill Clinton.
Oh, right.
1999.
Yeah.
The Canadians have bombed the Baldwins. The U.S. has declared war on Canada.
Love it. That's a presidential address, the Baldwin's moment.
In 2 days' time, the war criminals Terrence and Phillip will be executed. And now, I'd like to bring up my newly appointed Secretary of Defense, Miss Sheila Broflovski.
Secretary of Defense.
That's funny.
Our neighbor to the north has abused us for the last time.
I have a plan.
Canadians want to fight us because we won't.
Damn.
If it is war they want, then war they shall have.
Doing the Nixon at Clinton's desk.
Fallen one, I am Satan. I am your god now. There's no escape.
Satan got a thick neck and no legs. Wait. Thick neck, no legs.
There it is.
There it is. Those are words.
Did you hear the news? A war just broke out up on Earth.
Saddam's Canadian?
What a twist.
Saddam, would you let me do my job, please?
Come on, rock while I torture this little piggy.
Saddam, could I talk to you over here for...
The pink couch.
I don't see why you have to belittle me in front of people like that. Sometimes I think you don't have any respect for me.
Come here, guy. There's my cream puff.
He gets fingers.
The American government thinks it has the right to police the world. Your government is going to kill 2 Canadian citizens, an action condemned by the UN, home of the free indeed.
Indeed, yes.
This is about freedom of speech, about censorship. Can't you guys be more political like
There's
Gregory?
the girl that I like.
Hey, it's been a minute. We haven't had a song in
Yeah,
a
that's
minute.
true. That's true. A few scenes of dialogue.
It must be because he's political and stuff. I bet I could be political too.
What do you think, Stan?
Jesus Christ.
You guys, this is all Kyle's mom's fault. Shut up, Cartman. Kyle's mom is the one that started that damn
Is that a
crap.
recurring thing in the show, him puking, or is this just for this movie? 'Cause
I'm
I don't
wondering if
think
it's
I've
just
ever
with
seen
her.
that.
Like maybe when he talks to her.
I wonder if that's like happens in the show too, because I think that character's in the show.
Kyle's mom's a bitch. She's a big fat witch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, and everyone's a bitch. She's a bitch to all the boys and girls. On Monday she's a bitch, on Tuesday she's a bitch, and Wednesday to Saturday she's a bitch. Then on Sunday just to be different.
All right, this one's Bop. I hope this is actually the lyrics in different languages. Like, I assume.
You were saying?
Right? I think it is.
I really mean Cosmo. She's a big fat
Okay, everyone, settle down.
PTA turned into back meeting.
The machinery of the V-chip is very simple. It is placed under the child's skin, where it emits a small shock of electricity whenever an obscenity is uttered.
Oh, God.
This chip somehow knows if the child is swearing?
You see, certain things happen to you when you swear. The chip picks up on this and gives the subject a little prick. Patient B5, would you step out here, please? Now, I want you to say doggy.
Doggy.
Now I want you to say horse.
Go ahead, Eric.
Hush. Die! That hurt, goddammit! Ow!
Now I'd like you to say big floppy dog.
No!
Success!
We will start putting V-chips in all our children next week.
Oh, God.
A full-scale attack has been launched on Toronto after the Canadians' last bombing, which took a horrible toll on the...
Chips in the head.
They got the Arquettes.
All Canadian-American citizens are
The
to report to one of
90s.
these death camps right away. Did I say death camps? I meant happy camps.
Huh?
Meanwhile, the war criminals Terrence and Phillip are prepped for their execution. Their execution will take place during a fabulous U.S. soldier. To see the USO show is to sign up for the Army.
Wow.
So join the Army and kill some Canadian scum as we continue the March of War.
There's a lot in there. There's a lot in that little section.
Lots on back.
It's this V-chip. I hate it. I can't say any dirty words. So you can't say, I'm Eric Cartman, the fattest piece of shit in the world? Yeah. It's time we talk to our moms. We're supposed to be grounded in our room. Come on, Kyle, it's time for us to get political.
Canada will no longer corrupt our children!
Mom, can I talk to you for a second?
Kyle, what are you doing here?
The movie theater said censored version over the names. It's funny.
You started a war. You have to stop it.
To make them safe again!
Hello?
Our children are precious!
Hello?
We must make a stand now! Stop at nothing!
You know, operating on fear, that's the way we do.
Big old metaphor.
We can't do anything. Our mom's organization is too strong. Well, then we'll round up all the grounded kids in town and start our own organization. An organization to help save Terrence and Philip. Hey, yeah, our own secret club.
Boom, 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 boom.
Brian Boitano do if he was here right now? He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. When Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold.
Must be a 90s.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like Brian Boitano.
I have no idea who this man
How
is.
cool to be immortalized in song, though.
Yeah. You know, at least he's...
Late 90s athlete, forever immortalized.
Exactly. You know, at least the South Parks know. They love him. They respect him.
I want this V-chip out of me. It has stunted my vocabulary. And I just want my mom to stop fighting everyone. For Wendy, I'll be an activist too, because that's what Brian Boitano do. That's what Brian Boitano do.
Did someone say my name?
Bum, 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 bum.
Who are you?
I'm Brian Dennehy.
What?
Who?
No, not f***ing Brian Dennehy. Get the f*** out of here.
Who is that guy? I'm sure the comments know.
Yeah, news anchor maybe at the time?
Maybe.
Boitano built the pyramids, he beat up Kublai Khan. Cause Brian Boitano doesn't take shit from yeah.
He's truly a god.
Brian Boitano.
And we'll save Terrence and Philip too, cause that's what Brian Boitano do. And we'll save Terrence and Philip too, cause that's what Brian Boitano do.
I'm sure this song was hilarious in 1999.
It's so interesting watching this 25 years later. Like, what's relevant? Baldwin's and Arquette's still relevant. Brian Boitano?
No.
Also, they're much less relevant.
Fair. They are much less.
Like, we wouldn't be bombing the Baldwins as a joke. Like, it's so niche.
I'm not cranky.
Oh, it's Skeet Ulrich.
Canada is quickly turning into World
I don't know who
War
that is.
World War
Scream?
III.
Terrence and Philip
He's
are
a
going to be
poster
put to
of
death
Skeet
for
Ulrich,
crimes against
the
humanity.
first Scream movie killer.
It has
Looks like Johnny Depp. That's
wait.
his arm there.
4 horsemen are drawing nigh. The time of
That's really funny
prophecy is
joke. It's also
upon
very
us.
1999
I
joke.
love when you get all biblical, Satan. You know exactly how to turn my crank.
Let's do a wide.
It is the 7th sign.
What?
Behold, the first signs of my reign have all come true.
Who is that guy in the back?
When the blood of these Canadians touches American soil, it will be our time to rise.
Yeah, man, I'm getting so.
You always think about sex. I'm talking about very important stuff here.
I'm just excited about taking over the world. Come on.
Oh, yes. Yeah, first Scream. Yep.
I love you.
Great picture.
Also, that movie with Cuba Gooding Jr.
I want to believe that.
So when do you say we shut off that light and get close, huh?
Gotta see
Cuba
it.
Gooding Jr. What?
Cuba Gooding Jr. and Skeet Ulrich did an ice cream truck nuclear movie.
What? I've never even heard of this.
Okay, we can use my dad's computer to call all the kids together. Wait, before we put a message out, do a search on the word. Oh, okay. Found 8 million pages with the word. Just try the first one. You must be 18 to enter this website. Okay. Welcome to German 6th video. If you are under 18, do not. Well, okay. Dude, it's a lady getting. Whoa! Is it Cartman's mom? It is Cartman's mom.
Oh.
Get out of here, Ike. You're too young for this stuff. Bullshit. What's she doing now?
Oh, no.
Click it off, dude.
There's a market. That's a market.
It's only grown. The internet's gotten bigger in 25 years.
I can't find a Canadian server. I've got to break into the mainframe.
Old internet.
I'll try to reroute the encryptions.
Hacking.
Okay, here we go.
Hacked.
Sneak out after you get tucked into bed tonight and meet at Carl's warehouse. Tell him we'll have punch and pie. We're not gonna have punch and pie. More people will come if they think we have punch and pie. Punch and pie. This is top secret. The password is La Resistance.
So the draft will begin tomorrow as more and more troops are needed to invade the Canadian border. Canadian government pleads for a peaceful resolution, but naturally we're not listening.
Good night, hon.
Ma'am, when is the war gonna be over?
I don't know, hon. Soon, we hope. You want it to end quickly, huh?
Ma'am?
Yes, hon?
Man.
If you were in a German Scheiße video, you'd tell me, right?
Sure, hon. Good night.
He's back.
Kenny Asper.
Kenny, is that you? Satan? Satan is coming here? Saddam Hussein? That doesn't make sense.
Eric, what is it?
I saw him! I saw Kenny! I bet him he couldn't light a fart on fire and now he's all pissed off. I can't say pissed off.
What?
Soon Saddam and I will rule the world.
Satan, I got some new luggage for a trip up to Earth. Let's celebrate.
Do you remember when you first got here? We used to talk all night long until the sun came up.
Well, yeah, because I was still waiting to get you in bed, dummy.
How come you always want to make love to me from behind? Is it because you want to pretend I'm somebody else?
Satan, you're gigantic and red. Who am I going to pretend you are? Liza Minnelli? Don't get up, pissy.
Oh, Satan song.
What's Satan feeling?
Sometimes I think that there's such a big world up there. I'd like to give it a try, 'cause it's here I'm supposed to stay. But I get so lonely down here.
Satan just wants love.
That's it. He wants to be understood.
He doesn't want to be objectified. He just wants somebody for his,
Someone to
his
love
soul.
him.
Exactly.
Where the skies are ocean blue, I could be safe and live without a care of they say I don't belong.
Great transition, Satan.
Up there's so much room where babies burn and flowers bloom.
The SS Manhandler.
If only I could live up
Hit them notes, Satan.
Get it?
I want to live up
10 out of 10, Satan. You deserve it.
You're late, Cartman. I had to ride my back here. My behind is killing me. You're behind? I have to say behind because I get shocked if I say, hey. Did you bring the punch-in pie? I don't think Kenny is dead. What? I saw him in my room. I know, Cartman, I know. I see Kenny every day. You do? Sure, dude. On the face of every child.
Oh, God.
Telling you, this was Kenny. He said that if Terrence and Philip die, Saddam Hussein and Satan are gonna come up and rule the world. Saddam Hussein? Who is it?
I'm here for La Resistance.
What's the password?
I don't know.
Guess.
Bacon.
Okay.
Viva La Resistance.
Oh, no, it's that kid.
This is the place.
Wendy?
Dad, you started La Resistance? Let us get this meeting underway. No others coming.
Wow, a lot of people showed up. Kay, Terrence and Philip are supposed to be killed, and we think that sucks ass.
Yeah.
We were to understand there'd be pie and punch.
There isn't any.
Oh.
Not very political.
Terrence and Philip are supposed to be killed, so we think we should prank call a bunch of policemen and have pizzas sent to them that they didn't order.
Yeah.
May I?
What?
Terrence and Philip are currently being held at a Canadian internment camp 2 kilometers outside of town. They are to be executed tomorrow during a star-studded USO show for the troops.
He's just so good at everything.
And the Che Guevara in the background's great.
Once the show begins, we should have about 1 hour to get Terrence and Philip out of their cell and into this clearing. There we will all rendezvous and together take Terrence and Philip safely back to Canada.
Wow, dude, Wendy's new guy is smart.
Sneaking into the show and breaking out Terrence and Philip will be the most dangerous part. So I'll go myself.
No, we're going. We started La Resistance. We'll get Terrence and Philip and meet you at the rendezvous point.
Oh, boy, military action, Ned. Let's kill us some goddamn Australians.
I understood that reference. Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, this uniform makes me feel like a tough, brute man. Oh boy, I can't wait for our first shore leave so I can get me some.
After the show, we will finally be sending ground troops into Canada. So let's strategize.
Map.
Battalion 5, raise your hands. You will be the all-important first attack wave, which we will call Operation Human Shield.
Damn.
Hey, wait a minute.
Now keep in mind, Operation Human Shield will suffer heavy losses. Battalion 14, right, you are Operation Get Behind the Darkies. You will follow Battalion...
Wow.
And try not to get killed, for God's sake. Are there any questions, men? Yes, soldier.
Have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation?
I don't listen to hip-hop.
Wow.
After that, we will march into the heart of Canada, and we will... Windows 98. You told us Windows 98 would be faster and more efficient.
Windows
with better
95
access
for
to the
days.
internet.
It is faster. Over 5 million.
Jesus Christ.
You are indeed brave, but you will need help from someone who's done this sort of thing before. Here's the address of the mole. He is an expert in covert operations, a mercenary for hire. Your first task will be obtaining him. Get lots of sleep. Tomorrow, we will all be risking our lives for freedom.
God has smiled upon you this day.
Oh, we haven't heard him sing yet.
Sounds like Les Mis.
He would, right?
Yeah.
You see the distant flames, they bellow in the night. You fight in all our names for what we know is right.
Do you hear the people sing?
When they torture you, you will not feel the need to run, for though you die, La Resistance lives on.
Rain Canada! Rain Canada!
Oh, we're getting a medley.
Ho, 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 ho.
There is so much room where babies barb and flowers bloom. Tomorrow night up there is doomed, and so I will be going soon.
Shut your face, Uncle.
Reprise.
Looks like we may be out of luck. Tomorrow night, we're pretty. Why did our mother start this war? What the are they fighting for?
Choo choo chips.
Cuckoo chips.
Cuckoo, my bad.
Still don't know what that means, but.
That's the way it goes. In war, you're shat upon, though we die.
I want to be.
One guy has Kenny on his helmet like he's doing it in remembrance of Kenny.
Ah, boy, I'm so excited. Just one more day until we can take over the world.
That book was popular in the
I don't know
90s.
if I can sleep. You know what I mean?
Was it really?
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Ah.
So it's a commentary on them being so different they want to understand.
Hey, that is interesting. Let's.
Saddam, I'm trying to have a nice conversation with you.
Saddam?
Then.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Unprepared.
Oh, no.
He doesn't nurture my emotions. He just wants sex and can't learn to communicate. I'm just gonna tell him, Saddam, I'm going to Earth to rule alone. I'm strong and I don't need him.
Ike, you have to stay in the attic, because if they find you, they'll put you in a Canadian concentration camp. Don't worry, Ike. We're gonna put an end to this. And then I'll make Mom come home, and we'll all be a family again.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
We need to speak with the mole.
I'm sorry, the mole is grounded. He can't come out and play.
What? He's a kid?
He said very naughty things about God.
Can we just talk to him for 5 seconds, please?
Well, all right. Christophe!
We're gonna go rescue Terrence and Phillip from the USO show, and we were. Shh! Who are you? Who sent you? That Gregory kid! He said you could sneak us in. Are you telling me that you intend to break into the USO show?
Has the bags under his eyes.
Yeah.
He's sleep deprived.
We're La Resistance. We want to save Terrence and Phillip and stop the war and stuff. I can't help you. I'm grounded in my room for the next 3 days. So are we. Our parents think we're home right now. Why are you grounded? Why? Because God hates me, that's why. He has made my life miserable, so I call him a fucking asshole. And I get grounded. So will you help us? Very well. Meet me in the backyard in 5 minutes. We'll show God that we're not gonna take any more of it.
Christophe, get in here!
Coming, Mother.
I must be strong. I must be strong.
You got this.
Saddam, sometimes you can love a person very much, but still know that they aren't right for you.
What the you talking about?
Shit, Saddam, I'm leaving you. I'm going up to Earth to rule alone.
No, you can't do that.
I'm sorry, but I have to be strong.
Satan, please, give me another chance.
What?
I have to go to Earth.
You don't even have respect for me.
Sure I do, guy. Just hear me out. I can change, I can change. I can learn to keep my promises, I swear it.
Don't listen to him, Satan.
I don't buy this Saddam guy.
But I can change, I can change.
What if you remain a sandy little hole?
I'm changing.
Oh, sick moves. Oh, snap.
He put the cardboard down.
Oh, God.
That's all it takes. Sweet moves.
Sick moves.
It worked for the You Got Served franchise. He stepped up.
You see, I've really matured.
He brought it. He brought
That's
it on.
That's all it takes. We just need some rain.
Truly.
Oh, all right. Come on, we have to hurry.
I wish those movies came back. Bring back dance movies.
Bring back dance movies. Channing
Step Up
Tatum.
7.
We know you still got it.
Oh, yeah, dude. All day.
Ready for loads of entertainment and fabulous celebrities, followed immediately by the nasty execution of Terrence and Phillip.
Also, commentary on the abuse of celebrity and love of violence and very, subtle metaphor. The military-industrial complex meets celebrity.
This is the USO show, where those military bitches intend to kill Terrence and Philippe.
Oh my god.
God, he is the biggest bitch of them all. We have to hurry. We rendezvous with the other kids at 10.
Threw a cigarette just to...
Yeah.
You realize that by doing this, we could be grounded for 2, perhaps even 3 weeks.
Whoa.
Here are your hosts for the evening, Sheila Broflovski and Big Gay Al.
Al, tonight is a very special night. Do you know why?
Ooh, they're having a sale at Murr?
I think there was a guy actually named Big Gay Al. Like
I was gonna say, is this like a South Park character, or is this a reference to somebody?
I think it's like an actual persona, like someone that actually was named Big Gay Al.
Okay.
Just before my time, though, just vaguely familiar.
Don't remember. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't remember it, but
Well, Sheila, while you're getting set up over there, let's bring out our first act. Yippee, the backflipping dog.
yay! Something bad's about to happen. Oh no! Okay, just
I think it's just like the
moment.
fanfare of USO shows being so like they're about to go to war, and we parade around and do little fun games, and then we go kill people. So I think the idea is, it is pretty absurd.
Shit, the USO show has started. We are running out of time. Do you see Terrence and Philip?
Yes, but they are heavily guarded. We have to dig from here so as not to be...
It's a good joke. They're not binoculars, little viewfinder headsets.
When you're out there in the battlefield and you're looking into the beady eyes of a Canadian as he charges you with his hockey stick or whatever he has.
The patent shot.
People are dying all around you. Just remember what the MPAA says. Horrific, deplorable violence is okay as long as people don't say any naughty word.
Still a problem. 25 years later.
Let's synchronize watches.
We don't have watches.
You don't have watches?
Dude, you didn't say anything about watches.
What do you think this is, kid? TV kitty hour where we all sit around and lick Barney the dinosaur's... Huh? Did you bring the mirror?
Got it.
And the rope?
Check.
And the butt for?
What's a butt for?
For pooping, silly. You must sneak over there and shut it off before I return with Terrence and Philippe, or the alarms will sound and I will be attacked by guard dogs. You must shut off the alarms. It's guard dogs.
I heard you the first time, you British piece of shit.
If anything goes wrong, make a sound like a dying giraffe.
What's a dying giraffe sound like? Okay.
Let's go.
I wonder if that's true.
Be careful, dude.
Careful? Was my mother careful when she stabbed me in the heart with a clothes hanger while I was still in the womb?
God damn.
Damn, dude, that kid is up.
In the meantime, here's pint-sized pixie and darling of the indie movie scene, Winona Ryder.
Woo!
Super psyched to be here today. What you're doing for our country is so cool. I mean, war, man. Wow, war.
She did have short hair in the late 90s.
Yeah. Girl interrupted era.
For enjoyment, here's my
I didn't see that one, but I did see Alien Resurrection.
Oh. Forgot she was in that.
She's good in it.
Oh.
Okay.
Winona Ryder's got skills. Skills that I know she had.
Dude, did you hear what Winona Ryder's doing? Oh, we can't miss this.
Oh, that was funny.
Bombs are flying. People are dying. Children are crying. Politicians are lying.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah?
I feel like I've heard this one.
Cancer is killing. Texaco's spilling. The whole world's gone to hell, but how are you?
I'm okay.
All things considered, I couldn't be better. I'm feeling super. No, nothing bugs me.
They haven't rehearsed this beautiful, ornate zoo madness.
Well, that's usually how it goes. This is like the best performance ever. Like, I don't know. I don't think we're quite ready.
All things considered.
Bless you.
The Ghost Spaghetti, thank you.
But our moms won't listen to us.
Okay, everybody, just want to take a minute here to thank all our wonderful sponsors we've had tonight on this U.S.
He's almost got him.
There's the second one.
There it is. Bless you.
Did you shut the alarm off, Cartman? Cartman? Oh, shit.
That sounds like a giraffe is dying.
Get him!
Oh, God. What the Why do they run like that?
The backflip. It's paper, so I think that's the only way to animate it, right? That's how they move, like little shuffle.
This is a funny view.
There is no hope now. You must get out of here.
Oh, poor kid.
Oh, we can't leave without you. We don't know where the hell we are.
Where is your God when you need him? Where is your beautiful, merciful Here I come, God. Here I come, you rat. She fades and darkness settles in, but I will find strength.
So I feel like what Sean Penn would be like. Big Sean Penn energy.
My mother, freedom will be won.
That's not a reference I was expecting.
Just gives me Sean Penn.
Yeah, all right, Sean Penn.
As a child, like little Shawnee.
Little Sean. Kind of looks like Sean Penn in The World's End, because we're all black in that one. Wait, oh no, I'm thinking of Simon Pegg,
dude. I was like, what are you talking about? Sean Penn would show up in an Edgar Wright film.
I was very confused for a second.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I was like, no. I'm like, I don't see it, dog.
Dead man walking Sean Penn as played by Simon Pegg.
Gentlemen, do you have any last words?
Are there more different men than Sean Penn and Simon Pegg?
I don't know why he came to mind.
You can't kill Terrence and Philip. If they die, Satan and Saddam Hussein are gonna come take over the world.
Throw the switch, Mr. Garrison.
Hey, I'm supposed to be anonymous.
I think it was the initials that messed me up.
Still processing. They kill Canada before they kill us shirts is interesting, because that's also very like how we see our enemies. Like it's...
Oh.
As they fry cheese.
Oh, maybe it'll defuse your chip.
Hey, some little fat kid saved us.
Override your chip, maybe?
I'm hoping.
Terrence and Philip, wait. We have to get you to the rendezvous point.
Oh, that's a head.
Can tell they're Canadian. The jaws.
Ah. Detached mouths, yes. Oh, wow.
Chainsaw
oh, wow.
Canadians.
Be not afraid.
What?
What are you?
I am the
I did it! I found
Stan, you must not let Terrence and Philip's blood be spilled on.
I would never put that visual to that.
No.
Chicks love confidence. Now go, hurry, the has spoken.
Come on, everyone. We've got precious little time.
Damn Canadian.
Hey, this V-chip is getting all screwy.
Oh, no, didn't work.
Yeah, I would have assumed that would be the plot point, but...
Remember, Human Shield, protect our tanks and planes, too.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Holy mother of Jehoshaphat.
Fire on my command.
All right, squad. Just like I told you.
Chef.
Come on, Chef. You deserve better.
We're gonna die.
Oh, it's not a black man. But it's also 1999.
Operation Human Shield my ass.
Yes, Chef.
Where are you going? We're going to find our boys. For God's sake, Sheila, we're going to get them killed.
This is worth it as long as they're not cussing.
Gotta not say those words.
I'm getting out of here before I get in really big trouble. I heard that.
Whoa, the head.
Dude, I found the clip. So now I think I can get Wendy to like me again. Yeah, I guess all's well that ends well, huh? We can go home now, you dipshit. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? Come on,
maybe it
we
did
can't
start
let
singing.
Terrence and Philip die, or else the whole world's gonna end.
Maybe he has powers now when he cusses. He can electrocute people.
Goodbye, Terrence.
Ladies and stones.
What is this?
Don't shoot.
I'll take care of this. Kids, get out of the way now.
Stand up for yourself. Yeah.
Kyle!
I'm not gonna let you kill them, Mom.
What?
What?
I'm not moving.
Stand down, children. You can still see fart jokes on Nickelodeon.
Huh?
This is about more than fart jokes. This is about freedom of speech, about censorship, and stuff. Huh, Mom? Did you forget that your own adopted son is Canadian?
Oh, plot twist.
Whenever I get in trouble, you go off and blame everybody else. But I'm the one to blame. Deal with me. You keep going off and fighting all these causes, but I don't want a fighter. I want my mom.
Don't need a father, need a mother.
Poor little fella.
No!
Oh.
Holy shit, dude!
Young man, you watch your mouth.
That's it.
I didn't expect that.
Did not. It's all his mom's fault. It's all it took.
You have spilled the blood of the innocent. Now begins 2 million years of darkness.
Oh, good job, Miss Broflovski.
Tolerance to the world to allow my coming. Everyone bow down to me. Yeah! Let's start by building a big statue of me.
Nah, you have the power.
Take him out.
Damn shit, rich backman authority! Hey, you need to watch your mouth, Brad.
The power of language.
Quick, Satan, do something.
Can take out demons.
It's like Super Saiyan via swearing.
I know I was mean before, but don't worry, I can change.
Oh, okay. Barbara Streisand!
You did a Kamehameha wave. That's funny.
Come on, you wick, stupid.
I have had enough of you!
Where do you die when you go to hell?
Yeah, I don't know if you can die again, but yeah, I guess you can.
You can't?
He spent so much time convincing me I was weak and stupid that I believed it myself. I have you to thank, little one. Just make any wish you want.
He said that his wish is for everything to go back the way it was before this horrible war.
Wise words.
Profound.
I guess I'm destined to live in hell. Alone. Hello? Would you like to go to hell with me?
Sure. I bet we can be best friends, Mr. Satan.
Visit us anytime you want, Satan.
Might just might do that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Oh.
The face of Kenny?
Oh, snap. Never seen that before.
Whoa.
I'm alive. Where's Mr. Head? Wow, we were all dying and now we're fine.
You see, Mom? After all that, it was Cartman's filthy saved us all.
I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to you, Kyle.
Oh, God.
Worked out. What a happy end. Americans and Canadians are friends again.
Ah.
Beautiful.
You tear to my eye.
He gets in.
Woo!
You let him in. You let him in.
Did it.
Yeah. Let Kenny see those.
Yeah, in heaven.
Oh, the credit song is about that guy we don't know.
Yep. That's okay.
If you are listening to this on Spotify or iTunes or what have you, we just watched South Park bigger, longer, and uncut.
That's right.
I believe during the film, we confirmed, seemingly by the plot, that they were not able to swear.
They were
because
not.
the entire film was about it. Film about censorship, a film about the absurdities of Americans' views on violence versus language, the film about a lot of things that was Oscar nominated, according to Paramount Plus / Amazon's little logo here.
Wow.
What are your thoughts, good sir?
Comedy's a very tricky thing. It was made in 1999, and I know that this is a very popular show in the 90s.
Still on.
Still on to this day.
There's a South Park with a little logo of what's his name's
Butters.
Logan Paul. Logan Paul's energy drink.
Ah, cred.
Prime. It's called Prime in our reality. They're calling it cred. So clearly they're still making stuff about the pop. Like that's a current thing.
Right.
So that's an ongoing. But it's funny that it says not suitable for children underneath it, which is kind of ironic considering it's a show about censorship that now has to have a disclaimer on it. They lost.
They lost big time.
Sorry, I want to let you have your thought, but I with that in mind, it's not. I'm gonna not throw you under the bus. This wasn't my type of comedy either. I also think in the 90s it wouldn't have been my type of comedy, whereas there was stuff in the 90s. Comedy is subjective, and I can respect something for being of quality and not being for me, and I hate to see that. This is a film about we are so absurd in that we think violence is acceptable, but language isn't. And South Park had to add not suitable for children to its banner. So, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that felt prescient.
Yeah, this was not my thing. I did have moments that I did laugh, though. I think that their commentary, South Park has always been known for that, and their twist on current events and their unique perception or view on how they contribute into the world and like what they seem to be the world's issues. And yeah, I don't know if it was the fact that it felt like it was for like kids learning to cuss for the first time, or the repetitive nature of the jokes and like them. I felt like get it. you know, because I think comedy works best in rules of threes, or if you just up the ante of the absurdity. And I think it didn't really follow that for me, but I can definitely understand why people would like something like this movie bigger, longer, and uncut. I think some of the motifs or the running jokes of Satan being kind of in an abusive relationship were interesting. And the absurdity of the fact that the Americans are after Canada for one, because they're not really a country that is known for being very antagonistic, and two, the people there are the source of the cussing word they perceived, and like, I don't know, it kind of speaks in that thing of like, oh, video games are ruining our kids, but except that's more towards like violence in games rather than like getting to the root of the issue. But it was, you know, it's I want to be nice. I don't want to be mean to the movie.
It's a tricky movie to review.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it does have a following, and we're not enjoying it ourselves, not saying it's not funny to you, or saying that we disagree with you if you find it funny. I hope that, like, it's got a huge audience. This show's been on for like 30 years.
Yeah.
I personally, when I was a kid, the reason I said I think I've only seen one episode is anytime I saw a clip, it really wasn't for me. Yeah. I can appreciate the commentary on like how absurd USO shows are. I can appreciate the commentary that like we're a very violent nation and we don't have a problem with that, but we have a problem with like 4-letter words. Even this is on YouTube. And YouTube doesn't let me say most of the words I say. That's been one of the hardest things about working on this channel and starting my own YouTube is I am not someone who thinks that it's okay to be so timid. So my issue isn't with the film's choices. It's just the style of humor. I like what the film had to say. I like its message about the absurdity of the hypocrisy of our choices of what kids are exposed to versus not. Mm-hmm. I like the commentary on the way we pick and choose to rally for causes and like, you know, the way we get behind things. Those are all great. It's just the humor, which is the basis of the film, isn't my type of humor. And it sounds like not Aaron's type of humor either. So I can appreciate that this was for a lot of people. And I can appreciate like a lot of people I respect and admire love South Park. Yeah. A lot of people like, you know, lobbied to get on the show. I just don't find the type of jokes funny. Like, you know, people like knock jokes or people like certain, you know, styles of humor that it's so subjective.
Yes, I think smarter humor and bits that are creative or punny are kind of more my thing. But yeah, I don't know.
I was definitely like a Chappelle Show guy in this era. I think Chappelle Show started in like 2003.
Yeah,
Chappelle Show was right after this, and that was what I was watching for commentary humor.
Yeah, I don't know if I've it sounds so bad. I don't think I've ever laughed less on a comedy than in this channel.
It felt comforting that I found like 20% of it funny and you found like 5% of it funny. Like, it was comforting because I was like, this is going to be a 30-minute reaction. Yep. Like, because the movie's already short, and I definitely kept being like,
no, for sure.
And that's not good for a movie that's 81 minutes.
No, Airplane was great. I was locked into Airplane.
I really don't want you guys to not let me and Aaron do a comedy again. It's just like so comedies. Subjective. And like, just don't give us and I have a lot of respect for what these guys have done. I like their commentary. I like have you ever seen any of their videos about like the writing process?
No.
They're geniuses of storytelling. I just think our sense of humor doesn't line up.
Plus, it's a comedy that, you know, evolves with the time with South Park. So I feel like if you're to watch something that's more of the 2020 or 2010s era, it might hit. But because this is a comedy that's trying to capitalize on what's popular, and their technique of writing is also evolving as they've gone on over the 25 years. So maybe it is more a similar vein of humor, but they've kind of like fine-tuned it a little bit more.
But I can see the comments now, man. Like it's going to be such a like, oh, they don't get it because they're so woke. And they like censorship, and that's what I'm trying to make clear.
A joke, we like comedy,
we like jokes, but the subjective nature of humor means there will be jokes we don't think are funny, while still going like that is the quality of work that some people that find those jokes funny. Like we're not saying the movie's of poor quality. We're saying it's not our, or I'm not saying I'm not. Speaking
I don't know.
You.
I'm saying the same thing. I like comedy. Just this type of humor did not work for me. I just think that they're trying to take advantage of the fact that they aren't able to do certain things on television, and they really want to hammer that home. And I think the coupled with them doing that with the song, the type of songs they were doing, I can imagine like during the 90s or the early 2000s, like a lot of these songs could be played on repeat. I can maybe think of a couple right now that stand out as ones that would be like, oh, fun to like listen to casually, especially during this time. But a lot of them kind of like one ear out the other.
It's also just, I mean, it's super, one, I'm not a big musical guy, but also like the humor being sophomoric and not evolving and not having any layers beyond like the messaging has layers, but the comedy didn't. Like there's obviously a lot going on with the point of the film and what the movie's trying to say, but the comedy's very surface, and that's not my type of comedy. Yeah. Whereas the Airplane, like there was surface comedy, but the slapstick also had stuff underneath it, and it was so rapid fire that even the surface stuff was like, it was like a rolling punchline.
Yeah.
And this didn't really hit for me.
Yeah, like even, and it's not even that I don't like offensive humor, like taboo.
That's why I brought up American
sort of
Pie. I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry, but that's why I brought up American Pie.
American Pie is funny. Me and John are reacted to those movies. We've thus far at the time of filming, we've seen the first 3. I'm not sure when this is going to release, but we like those movies because it has this thing of slapstick, but also like up in the ante on the humor. Something like Airplane or Blues Brothers works for me because of the absurdity of the humor that they're doing. And even when I think of Airplane, which is the last movie Coy watched at the time of recording this, I think of that one bit where like the woman's getting slapped in the chair, and like it starts off as like something that's like, oh, like I guess how people would see that funny, but the thing that made that funny for me was doubling down on the absurdity of the situation, while having a line of people go with different weapons to go like beat this woman up. But you know, I just don't think this movie escalated its humor in the same way. It was just kind of on the surface telling the same joke over and over, which I don't know. I feel like you got to, one, you got to switch it up, but 2, I don't know, I just need a little bit extra something. And I don't know if it's the type of humor or it's the type of humor coupled with the time that it came out, but it just, yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. But I'm curious to hear what your favorite element of South Park is, or why you guys really gravitate to South Park. Because, yeah, I feel like we all have subjective experiences when it comes to these kind of things. And yeah, what is it that drew you to it? Also, what's your favorite part of the movie? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, I this is now, people think I like everything. Here you go. I was really finding jokes for myself to laugh at. At no point was I just laughing. I was going like, okay, we found it. And that's not good for my experience. And again,
you don't have to do the work.
And I was working. And like I was looking at the time, and I just, it's not my thing. And I have a lot of respect for the 2 guys who make this. I have a lot of respect for the message. I just didn't find the humor my sense of humor. So hopefully it is your sense of humor. That is going to do it for us. As Aaron said, let us know what your favorite bits are, what you would dig about the movie. And I'm ever so happy that comedy is subjective, because most of the comedies I like aren't for everybody. Like at one point, Fox Searchlight actually had me go to screenings for one of their comedies because I laughed so loud that I became like an inadvertent laugh track to make people like laugh more.
Oh, no
like
way.
It literally, did you see Banshees of Inisherin?
Yeah, we talked about it on the last one.
Yeah, we did. So Banshees, literally like I screened it before the movie was out, and no one was laughing at the screening I was at, and I started laughing, and it caused people to feel like that release so they could laugh. And then like 2 weeks later, Fox was like, "Do you want to come back and do that again?" I was like, "Yeah," because I loved that sense of humor, but it's such a different, uncomfortable sense of humor that I don't think a lot of people know they don't know how to be public about like that darkness being that funny. And that's my sense of humor. But it was funny to be with an audience that like they needed permission to laugh, I felt like. And this is something where like, I'm sure at the time this was crazy and like so bold. It's just not my sensibility, but Banshees might not be the funniest thing to you, or Kiss Kiss Bang Bang might be the funniest thing to you. I think it's the funniest movie. Like I think Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and In Bruges are my 2 favorite comedies of all time. But when I watch those with people, I'm laughing at least 5 times as much. So it's subjective. So much love to people that love this. Much love to the people that made it. Wasn't for us. Let us know if there's a comedy more in the Airplane vein you want us to watch. Let us know what other types. We'll experiment. We'll play around with stuff. But yeah, we're not probably going to watch South Park 2 if there is one. That is going to do it for us. Hope you enjoyed this very curious Aaron and Coy turns out don't love everything reaction to South Park. Appreciate you being here. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscription bell for us actually enjoying other things. We'll see you next time.